Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That's the way the doorbell sounded at number 14 Pembroke Street in Glasgow, Scotland. That's the way it sounded if a fellow was impatient. If he had just come home from Madeline Smith's house on a March day in 1857 and really wanted in. His name was Pierre-Emile Langelier, and the door was in his way. Why didn't someone answer anyway? Here comes his landlady.
Oh!
She gasped because Pierre was her favorite lodger, and he looked terrible.
Oh!
Awful, standing there in the doorway, swaying, before he fell on his face.
Oh!
Dead.
Oh!
Tonight, my report to you on Madeline Smith, Maid or Murderess. Which?
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
Even in the middle 1800s, Kelvin Grove Park was a place to be reckoned with in Glasgow, in the springtime particularly. A bonny place, a place of greens and merry shouts, where gamboled the bekilted young people, or the more serious ones where they strolled hand in hand toward some magical and shady and secret glen. In a street which paralleled the park, Pembroke Street, there was a red brick house. It was owned by Mary Perry, a woman of 50, who liked imaginative men, young men of elegance and foreign flavor, like her lodger, Pierre-Emile Langelier.
In all my travels the world over, my dear Mademoiselle Perry, I have never seen such a girl. Once in Algiers, perhaps. But that is another story. Temps perdu, temps perdu.
For the last week, you've done nothing but talk about this young lady, Pierre. Where did you see her today?
Auprès de la ducks, where the pond for them is, throwing to them little pieces of bread, and some, more brave than the rest, would swim close to her, and she would make small noises to them, and feed them from her hand. And what else, mademoiselle? You will never guess.
Oh, tell me.
Her name is Madeline. Madeline Smith.
Oh, how do you know?
This morning there was a maid servant with her, and they became separated for a moment, and I approached the maid servant.
With that way you have, I'll wager. That thing you do with your moustache.
Well, yes.
Yeah, do it for me.
No, mademoiselle.
Oh, please.
No, mademoiselle.
Oh, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, very well. Enough.
And from the maid servant you learned the lady's name?
Yes, and what her father's name is, and where she lives.
Oh.
Her father is Monsieur Smith, the architect, a man of wealth and position. I spent the rest of the morning trying to locate his bank.
And did you?
Certainement, he is very wealthy, which makes Madeleine a beautiful young woman with a wealthy father.
I am happy for you, Pierre.
Oh, but alas, Madeleine is still to me a stranger.
But you know so well how to,
No, this is a young lady of refinement. I love her very much. If I should do this thing you like me to do and she would laugh at me, I would jump into the duck pond and drown myself forever.
Then how would you meet her?
Will you help me, chère mademoiselle? Will you help me?
Oh, greedy. Oh, very well. Here's one for you. Here now. Here's some bread. Here you are, you lovelies. Bread for you, and you. Isn't it a lovely day? I beg your pardon? I said, isn't it a lovely day?
Oh, yes, it is.
The ducks seem so, frisky today, don't they?
Except Abby. See how she sulks there.
Here, Abby. Here. Sulky duck. Young miss.
Yes?
You come here every day, don't you?
Why, yes.
I watch you from my window from across the street.
Why, whatever for?
Oh, such a young thing and beautiful you are, which is such a joy to an old lady such as I.
What's the matter?
I have a pain. Oh, dear.
Where?
The nasties. They come on me. I think I'll faint.
Oh, my. I'll help you over to the bench. And here, put your arm about my waist. And careful now.
Dear ladies, may I be of some assistance?
I have here a home medical advisor of the era. The nasties, also known as the vapors, a sudden attack of malaise, predominantly in the female sex, usually preceding a faint. Symptoms: loud noises in the ears, quickening of the heartbeat, and dizziness. Make patient comfortable and apply smelling salts.
Now, lie down here on the bench, madame, and we will try to make you comfortable. Now, if there were smelling salts.
I have smelling salts.
Oh, how beautiful of you.
What?
Quickly, the smelling salts.
And that's the way they met. Mary Perry inhaling the smelling salts, and the two young folk looking at her, concerned. Then the two young folk looked at each other and became more concerned and trembled a bit. And the symptoms they felt were quickening of the heartbeat, dizziness, and loud noises in the ears. And they did what young folks most always did when they are met in Kelvin Grove Park. Somehow their fingertips met and their hands, and they strolled and they found a shady glen. Miss Perry watched them disappear with a happy tear in her eye. She had done her bit for Pierre. Things went so well between the two young people that a couple of weeks later, this was the state of affairs.
Your mama and papa.
Asleep. Oh, quickly. Come on in. Careful. Every time you come through this
Then
window.
why do you not put the lamp in another place? Oh,
Oh, my darling. Love.
Me.
Oh, we will marry.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, Mimi.
Right away.
Then you've talked to your mama and your papa,
Yes.
and they are happy. They are overjoyed.
No.
But you said
We can still get married. You have a job, and I'll work, and...
you work? Oh,
What's the matter?
the thought of you at work, stitching and sewing, or at the laundry, with these fingers, these precious little fingers.
Oh, Pierre,
In other words, your mama and your papa.
will disinherit me if I marry you.
I refuse to have you disinherited.
Then we won't get married?
You know, somehow,
What?
it is more romantic this way. Letters to each other each day, and a clandestine meeting, and the kisses, and the...
I know. The hot chocolate.
Oh, yes.
It should be boiling now. I'll bring it to you.
And that was the romance.
My own beloved, you have just left me. Oh, sweet darling, at this moment my heart and soul burns with love for thee, my own sweet one. Oh, what would I not give at this moment to be your fond wife? I love you with all my heart and soul, sweet love.
To which her lover answered,
My dearest, beloved Mimi, Since I saw you, I have been wretchedly sad. Think of the consequences if I were never to marry you. What reproaches I should have, Mimi. However, as soon as your papa pledges not to disinherit you, there will be a wedding the likes of which...
And the meeting. And the nourishment.
Oh, Mimi, the hot chocolate of my Mimi is... Oh,
Pierre.
oh my darling.
No, listen.
Yes?
We have been meeting like this for 6 months now.
6 months of paradise and bliss and
When will we marry?
Has your father changed his mind?
Today my father introduced me to a young man.
Oh, who will quickly fall in love with you and die in despair for your love. Oh, Mimi.
Wait.
What?
His name is William Minnock, and he is handsome and he is rich.
And?
Oh, Pierre, I do wish we could get married.
And that's the way it's done, Miss Smith. Manipulation. Borrow from one stock to buy the other, and when the other is going up, then we pay back. You see?
And that is how one becomes rich, Mr. Minnock? Well, is it?
Oh, I suppose so. Oh, Miss Smith.
Careful, you'll fall. Perhaps you'd just better row, Mr. Minnock.
All right. Miss Smith,
Yes? William?
you said William.
Yes, I did.
And may I call you
Madeline.
Madeline? Madeline,
Yes?
it's 2 months since I've known you.
Yes.
Last night I spoke to your father.
About me.
How dear you are to me. How much I love you.
And what did my father say to you?
That if you'll have me, you would be very happy. Oh, Madeline.
I don't know. I just don't know.
But you must. These wonderful days together, you've given me hope.
Oh, William,
Aye.
put the oars down. Now, come here. Kiss me, William. Why, William, that was very nice, William. Very nice indeed.
Madeline. Madeline. Oh, Madeline. Madeline.
Hmm? Better and better gets your hot chocolate, chérie. My sweetheart, my love.
There is something I must ask you, Pierre.
Yes,
My letters.
I have saved every one.
I want them back.
But why, my pigeon?
Well, I think sometimes of what I've written to you, and such outpourings.
But your outpourings are from my eyes alone.
Oh, give them back to me.
No.
But why not?
I will tell you why not, little dove. If you look with love at another man, I will take the letters to your father and prove to him that your love for this another man is a passing thing, and that your love is only for me, your true love, who you will marry as soon as your father puts aside a suitable dowry for you.
I see.
Of course you do.
You are blackmailing me, Pierre.
Oh, love, love, come to me. Kiss me, kiss me. How cool your lips are, love.
Apothecary. I would like 5 ounces of arsenic.
And you know how Pierre liked his hot chocolate.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland, and his report to you on Madeline Smith, Maid or Murderess, which?
A few words about arsenic. Its number on the Mendeleev table is 33. Its atomic weight is 74.93, and it has a valence of 3 and 5. It is of a silvery luster, but be careful about exposing it to the air, since it will tarnish readily. It is used widely in glass works, in making pigments, in calico and indigo printing, and for poisoning animals. Some people eat it. In the Balkans in particular, it is possible to brush shoulders with arsenic eaters. Other people, however, less innocent, use arsenic to poison people. Still other people use arsenic to poison themselves. I would like to remind you that Madeline Smith, a beauty of Glasgow, Scotland, purchased 5 ounces of the stuff from McCunnert, the apothecary. But then arsenic was also used for the skin, as a clarifying agent, it is said. Madeline purchased it, went home, had dinner, chatted with her folks, waited for them to sleep, put some hot chocolate to a boil, returned to her room, waited a bit, and opened the window.
Oh, chérie.
My darling.
Vraiment?
What?
Truly?
Why, of course you are my darling.
Then what about Monsieur Minoc? What endearment did you name him? Guppy? Sweet bun? What? Lovey? Honey pie? Ginger snap? What? I have seen you.
Spy.
Because only I am a man in love. Therefore, I am capable of every ruse. What is spying to a man in love?
If you loved me, you'd give me back my letters.
Oh, letters.
Oh, my darling, give them back to me.
If I did, how would I keep my heart warm when you are not near to it? How would I be?
Stop it.
Of course. Now, come to me.
No. Pierre.
Yes?
You are cruel.
Cruel and gentle, sane and mad, the prerogatives of a man in love.
Yet you would show those letters to my father.
To your father, to your mother, to the man on the street, anything to keep you from another.
Pierre.
Yes, little pigeon.
You say that you've seen me with Mr. Minoc. How?
I was behind a bush in the park, near the glen that we used to know.
And?
I heard Monsieur Minoc ask over and over that you set a marriage date. I heard also your laughing, but I did not hear your saying no.
Father said I might marry him, Pierre.
Then tell your papa you do not wish it. Oh, Madeleine.
Yes.
This morning I read again your letters. Such letters, such warmth, such eagerness, such ardor, such...
Oh.
Is there chocolate, Mimi?
Oh, always. I'll fetch it.
Oh, little pigeon.
Come in, Pierre. Entree. You're happy.
Oh.
Your Madeline was,
And you?
me?
The most perfect landlady in the whole world.
Pierre!
Help me. Help me.
What's the matter? You have the nasties. You have...
Miss Perry knelt over Pierre, and she knew right away it wasn't the nasties. His eyes were rolling around, and his mouth was grimacing in wordless pain. She went for the cologne, dabbed a little on herself, came back, dabbed a little bit on her lodger. A little later, she helped him up the stairs.
Lean on me, Pierre. Lean on me.
And helped him to his bed. Miss Perry was never so efficient as when there was a helpless man about. The next morning, Pierre was completely recovered. The next night, he went to visit Madeline in her chambers again, refused to give up the letters again, and had some of that good hot chocolate again, came home to Miss Perry and fell flat on his face again. This time, he was in bed for 3 days, which brings us to the evening of March 23rd. As he was walking toward his sweetheart's house, Madeline Smith was attending Mr. Minoch.
Oh, come sit by me, William. Sit here by me. I wish to talk with you.
Okay.
Oh, dear William, do you love me very much, William?
Okay.
How much?
From here to a star, Father.
Suppose, William...
Hush, hush, hush.
Oh, but you must listen.
No. You listen to me. If you're about to tell me about that about Pierre Langelier, don't. I have heard whispers, but I deny them with a laugh and a shrug in it. What's that?
The shutter, perhaps. Nothing. I'll see what it is. Oh, and, William...
I love.
There's some chocolate on the kitchen table. Put it on the stove over the fire.
Of course, love.
And wait for me down there.
Chérie.
Quickly, come in.
Oh, I have missed you.
Oh, my darling.
3 days I was in bed, and my thoughts of you always, dearest me.
I know your thoughts fled to me and caressed me and warmed me.
Vraiment?
Truly.
Oh, was there ever love such as ours?
Never. Oh, never.
And eventually,
What?
we will marry. Did you know that?
Do you truly think so?
Oh, what manner of man would I be? This is tapping upon the window, this stepping over the casement to your arms. Of course we will marry someday.
Oh?
Of course. For each day, each night that I come here to you and hold you close, I bind you closer to me, and there is no escape.
No escape.
None.
Pierre,
Yes.
haven't you been feeling well?
Well, I said to you I was in bed for 3 days.
Why? From what illness?
All over. Twice.
Oh?
Each time I have left you, the last 2 times, I have gone to my lodging house and I have sickened.
Oh?
Madeleine, I know just the thing.
Oh?
Hot chocolate.
I'll fetch you some.
Guppy.
Emile Langelier, dead. He was buried Thursday, March 26th. And on Monday, the 30th...
Look at those letters, sir. I told you she poisoned him. These letters, sir. They were in his room. I was the dear man's landlady, and I demand the police read these letters.
The police read them. On Tuesday, they dug Pierre up again, shipped him to the laboratories, and the skillful men there found 86 grains of arsenic in his body. That same day, Madeline was arrested, charged with 2 counts of attempted murder and 1 count of murder, and brought to trial on the 30th of June. Madeline herself did not testify, but Mr. Minoch did.
I am a merchant in Glasgow. In the course of the last months, I paid my addresses to Miss Smith, and I have made proposals of marriage to her. She accepted. I knew, of course, that she knew a man named Pierre-Emile Langelier, but I was unaware of an attachment or peculiar intimacy between she and this man. And of the letters this court has read,
What of the letters, Mr. Minoch?
I don't know what to say. Yes, I do. I'm shocked. I'm deeply shocked.
The trial lasted 9 days. To one charge of attempted murder, Madeline Smith was found not guilty. To the other charge of attempted murder, the verdict brought in was not proven. To the charge of murder, the verdict, not proven.
I want to congratulate you, Madeline, on your acquittal.
Oh, and now we can be wed.
Oh, no. I'm off to India.
However, she did get married twice, and she came to America. She lived till she was 90 years old. An amazing thing, her complexion, always clear and youthful. She was a frequent sight at the drug counters, a big buyer of arsenic, wherever she was.
Madeline Smith, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed by Bernard Herrmann and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. And the program is produced and directed by Elliot Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Betty Harford was heard as Madeline, Florence Walcott as Mary, John Daner as Pierre, and William Johnstone as Minot. Gil Warren speaking. And here again is Thomas Hyland.
Thank you. Good night.
Crime Classics has come to you through the worldwide facilities of the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.
Good evening. This is Crime Classics. I am Thomas Hyland with another true story of crime. Listen. That was Jacko. Jacko, the three-quarter Irish setter. A good dog, usually a well-behaved dog, friend to the children of Manchester Village, Vermont. An inquisitive dog. Whatever disturbs him isn't buried very deep. Listen to him digging. Smart dog. He's found what he was after. He's tugging at it. Gets it. Good dog. What have you got there, Jacko? A bone. Looks like a leg bone, doesn't it? A human leg bone. Tonight, my report to you on the Boorn brothers and the Hangman, a study in nip and tuck.
Crime Classics, a series of true crime stories taken from the records and newspapers of every land, from every time. Your host each week, Mr. Thomas Hyland, connoisseur of crime, student of violence, and teller of murders. Now, once again, Mr. Thomas Hyland.
They were fighting battles on Lake Champlain in 1812, but across the state, forests away and mountains apart, the village of Manchester sent peaceful fans of chimney smoke into the February air. It was ebb of winter and edge of spring. It was snow flurry and thaw and chill sunlight. Here, the Battenkill River flowed swift and dark down from the Green Mountains and crusted icily near its banks and past the village, then flowed swift and dark away. And where the snow had melted, the soil glistened and was rich and black. Farmhouses gleamed white. And where the furrow began, the shallow furrow that deepened and roughened and slowly rose up the mountainside and became the gorge that cut across the face of Mount Equinox. Where it gently began was the backyard of the house of Russell and Sally Colvin. And inside it...
He's sleeping.
Asleep? Why? Why asleep? What did you put him to sleep for?
Please.
There's moonlight on the snow, and there's moonlight on the mountain, and I promised my son he'd see.
Why do you do that? Why do you fill his mind with lies and fancies?
There's little men on the mountain tonight, and I told my son he'd see them. Lewis!
Don't wake him, Russell. Don't wake him.
Stop hanging on my arm, woman.
Russell!
Stop hanging on my arm!
Crazy! Crazy man!
Wake! Wake, son. I'll bundle you, and it's up the mountain we'll go tonight with you riding my shoulders. And little men we'll find. Them at their bowls and singing and dancing. And we'll join them. Come with me, son. Up the path the moonlight makes on the mountain snow. Up the path the moonlight makes.
As any mother knows, this is an upsetting experience. And as Sally Colvin knew, this was not the first experience of its kind. Sometimes her husband would hoist her son on his back and walk away from the house and not come back for days at a time. And when they did, they would smile at each other secret smiles and say nothing of where they had been. And there were secret words between them that Sally could not understand, and signs and small patterns of dance, and then great bursts of laughter. And this time, the time when Russell took his son up the path the moonlight made, and they returned 2 days later.
Where have you been? In heaven's name, where have you been?
Shh. Sleeping. Now you'll sleep the day away and the night, son, and dream of the fancies we've seen, little men. Sleep. Sleep.
Tell me what
Shh.
you... No.
Oh, sister. Oh, come in. What can I do for you in the morning?
Hold me. Hold me.
What? Oh, sister. Sister to me, what troubles you? Him again? Your husband?
Yes, oh yes.
And what?
What he's doing to my son. Soon.
What?
My son will become as mad as my husband. They speak of creatures in the mist and the gorge, and starbursts and moon. Brother Stephen Boorn.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know.
He's a stronger man than I. There's not much I can do.
But you and our brother Jesse Boorn, together you could do it.
Don't speak to me of Jesse, him that I hate.
But me, what of me?
Speak no more of it.
Save me! Save me, Stephen Boorn. That's what I ask of you.
Sister.
Save me.
How?
Very well, you know how. You and Jesse. You know it and you have said it. Come with me to our brother's forge and make peace and save me, your sister. Stands here before you and wishes to friend with you because Jesse.
Out of my way, there's work to be done.
I'm no blacksmith, Jesse, and I've not got the sinews of you, but listen to your sister and what her trouble is, or I'll try you.
Will you now? Will you?
Oh.
Me who can split your head to your heart in a stroke. Try me, will you? Then do it.
Stop it! Stop it! Listen to me. I'm being killed, and my death is the madness around me.
What are you saying?
Of a husband.
Let her say it.
And what he does to my child.
I've heard strangenesses in the village of your husband, sister. And when I've heard them, I've smiled to myself in remembering. This is the man you needed to marry, sister. Would die without, sister. And now he's a daft and a loon. Now he's...
Hear her out.
Say on, sister.
He takes Louis with him on walkings for days, and they return. And there are secrets and madnesses.
And loneliness for you.
I care nothing of it. I care only for my son.
Jesse.
Take his hand, Jesse Boorn, and be brothers again. For there is a bond now. The need to help me.
Yes.
And now listen to me. There where the ravine starts, by the field where it is rocky, I will send my husband there.
A plotter hour, sister.
I will send my husband there tomorrow in the morning. Will you be there? Will the both of you be there?
We'll be there.
Now, hear to me, son, the way I do it. Come a goblin, come a teeny, come an elfin, come a greenie, come about all, and you shall...
Russell.
I'll finish it for you later, son.
Russell. There you are. With your son mute and agape at you again.
What do you want?
The new morning and the new season of spring's coming in with it.
And so?
And so there's work.
But you need not tell me of it. There's no work I do not do on this farm. I need no telling of it.
In the upper field and where the rocks are easy to pull from the ground now that the thaw has softened it.
I know of it. You need not remind me.
Tonight the night frost may harden the ground again.
I know it.
Then go.
I'll be back, son. Think hard of the versi I taught you.
And away he went, did Russell Colvin, on this new morning toward the upper field. He'd not gone 20 yards when he stopped.
Gold.
Sparkle of sun on Vermont granite. Small pool of sparkle.
Gold.
And he picked it up and put it in his pocket. Then on again, the long way around, through the grove of naked spruce, to give throat to the new season.
Oh!
And on, to the brook now, and stop beside it. and kneel beside it and listen.
Yes. Yes.
Then through a thicket and into the upper field and the surprise in store for him.
Oh, Russell?
Hello, Jesse Boorn. Stephen?
Oh, brother-in-law.
What do you here?
To help you, Russell.
To do what?
To help you clear the rocks now that the ground is soft with thaw.
And how do you know I'm here to do that?
How indeed.
I need not your help.
I'm hearing you do, brother-in-law.
I'm hearing that way, too.
We're in hearing you don't do well by our sister, Russell. That's what we hear most of.
And who's saying that?
Our sister, your wife's saying it, Russell.
More wife than sister, so it's not of your business. So it's off the land with you, the two of you.
Oh, now, indeed.
What you heft in that branch for, Stephen?
I'm aiming to brain you with it.
You are aiming the same, Jesse?
Going to help.
Then let's get to it. We'll see.
Let's get to it indeed.
Stephen Boorn used the branch as a club, and with excellent teamwork, he and his brother Jesse won the fight.
You are listening to Crime Classics and your host, Thomas Hyland. Tomorrow evening, CBS Radio invites you again to Mystery and Intrigue, enhanced by the presence of Miss Marlena Dietrich. This Thursday, Miss Dietrich's adventure leads her to a little town in southern France, where stories of buried treasure have been bruited loudly enough to gather rapscallions of reprehensible inclination from all corners of Europe. Time for Love is heard tomorrow evening on most of these same stations. Now, once again, Thomas Hyland in the second act of Crime Classics. His report to you on the Boorn brothers and the Hangman, a study in nip and tuck.
It was a good spring. April of 1812 was the gentlest in the memory of those who lived on the soft shoulder of Mount Equinox in Vermont. There were rumors of marchings and torch and war outside, but no one paid much attention. There were more important things: church, crops, and children. Living to be done in the Green Mountains, the crackling air to be breathed, roam away through the soft fall of twilight and press a cheek against the warmth of an animal. Wondrous sunsets, and tomorrow a wondrous dawn. Good place and good time, this valley. And one morning, as a matter of fact, on the morning after the Boorn brothers had done an errand for their sister.
Come in. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Wyman.
And to you, Mrs. Colvin.
A sweet morning.
'Tis.
And what may I do for you?
It's Wednesday.
And so it is.
So I've come again so your mister can drive me to the village again. He to shop for you and me for mine.
He's not here.
Oh, now. In the field, then?
Not in the field.
Oh, of course he is not. For I saw your son Louis at play just outside the door, and he would be in the fields with his daddy dear. Where his daddy dear in the fields.
You'll be late to market, Mrs. Wyman.
Where's the dear man, your husband, Mrs. Colvin?
Gone.
Where gone?
To the mountain.
Oh?
I think.
And when will he return?
I don't know.
Oh, such a dear man. And the dear fancies he sees and tells you of. Ah, what a fortunate woman you are, Mrs. Colvin.
I've cleaning to do, Mrs. Wyman.
And busy you are, I know, Mrs. Colvin, preparing supper for you and your beautiful child. But it's a month since the village has seen your husband last. And for the last week, it's been raining. And if the dear Mr. Colvin is in the mountains, as you say, what then, Mrs. Colvin? What then?
Maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe he has gone to war.
It's a year now, Mrs. Colvin. Have you heard from the dear man? It's a cruel war. I came to wish the all of you, Mrs. Colvin, and you, Stephen Boorn, and Jessie Boorn, a happy new year to you. May 1817 be a blessing to all of you.
And to you, Mrs. Wyman.
Happy New Year, Mrs. Wyman.
Happy New Year.
And a pity Mr. Colvin's not here. I suppose he'll never return now, will he? Well, happy New Year.
Now stop your crying, Sally.
The boy's a boy.
Only 14. My son, Louis.
I run off to join the militia. What's that? It's most what all boys doing now.
Maybe I've failed.
What are you saying, sister?
Maybe the whole thing was done wrong.
What wrong?
7 years since he's had no father. Maybe his father should have been close to him.
The loneliness again, sister.
Poor my son.
Hey, what's the outcry? See what, Stephen?
Ho, Stephen Boorn.
What is it, Sheriff Skinner?
See there. A fire at the Dr. Glazier's barn. Fetch a bucket in quick.
Yes.
Jesse, there's a fire to Dr. Glazier's barn. You surely know the barn, Jesse.
Fire!
And in 1819, fires were not very easy to control. It was a matter of having enough men and enough buckets to reach from the fire to the stream. And Dr. Glazier's barn was not notably close to the stream, nor were there enough men nor buckets. So the fire had its own way. It burned the barn to the ground. And later, when the ashes had cooled and while Sheriff Skinner was consoling Dr. Glazier on his loss, the sheriff's dog...
What you digging there, Jacko? Find something, Jacko? Bring it here, Jacko. Let's see what you got there. A bone. Funny-looking bone, big bone. What kind of bone would you say this was, Dr. Glazier?
Leg bone. Human.
Don't say.
Not positive. Could be, though.
Let's take a look, Jacko, where you found this bone. Hand me that stick of wood, will you, Doctor, so I can make this hole a little bigger.
Where I used to store my potatoes to keep them from freezing.
A button now. And look here, a knife. Funny-looking knife.
Let me see it. I know the knife.
Truth now, whose?
Russell Colvin's knife.
Russell Colvin now.
He's not been around.
6 years, 7.
It's his knife, all right. And that's the button off his coat, too.
And this is a human leg bone, you're saying, Doctor?
I'm not saying it's not a human leg bone.
Let's get along, Jacko. Come on, boy.
A few words about Sheriff Silas Skinner. A good man, had been sheriff of the county for nearly 20 years, and there wasn't a man who could say he hadn't got a fair shake from old Silas, or woman either. An honest man with no bias nor prejudice. A direct man.
Where's your husband, Sally?
Why, I don't know.
A man of few words.
You kill him?
No.
Who killed him, Sally?
My brother Jesse killed him, Sheriff.
A cautious man.
Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. But I'm arresting you till I find out which.
A man of his word.
Jesse?
Yes, Sheriff.
You kill your brother-in-law, Russell Colvin?
No, Sheriff, I did not.
Who did?
My brother Stephen did.
Maybe he did, and maybe he didn't. But I'm arresting you till I find out which.
Sheriff Silas Skinner sees it through.
Stephen?
Yes, Sheriff.
I locked up your sister, and I locked up your brother. And I'm putting you behind bars, too.
On what charge, Sheriff?
For murdering.
Murdering who?
Russell Colvin.
I didn't murder him, Sheriff.
Jesse said you did.
Jesse's lying.
I've known Jesse for long. He don't lie.
He's starting to now when he says I murdered.
You didn't murder him by yourself. That's what you're saying, isn't it, Steve?
I'm saying that right enough.
Your sister have anything to do with the murdering?
Not that I know of.
I'm going to tell you something, boy.
What?
I'm going to tell you something, son.
What?
You say to me what happened, it'll be easier for you.
What do you mean?
A little
Easier?
jail, that's all. No hanging.
There's a handshake that goes with it?
There is indeed.
Here's my hand, Sheriff.
And mine. Now, how was it done, son? How was it done, boy?
Russell Colvin was on his rocky upper field.
And that's where you done it, son?
And my brother got on one side of him, and I got to the other.
And that's how you done it, boy?
I hit him with a tree branch.
And Jesse with his fist?
That's right.
That's right. And that's the way you killed him.
Yes, sir.
Then you took him to another farm.
Doc Glazier's.
And to that barn.
Doc Glazier's.
And buried him.
Yes, sir.
We'll write this out, son, and you'll sign it, won't you, boy?
Just a little jail?
Boy, son.
Just a little jail?
I shook your hand.
Then I'll sign it.
Good boy.
No!
Oh, stop taking on so, Stephen Boorn. Your brother Jesse's not acting up the way you are.
They found us guilty.
Well, you confess.
They're gonna hang us. You said just a little jail. You said no hanging.
I did what I could.
You said no hanging.
Now you listen to me. You killed your brother-in-law and you confessed to it, and you had a trial by jury and they found you guilty. The judge said hanging. Now that's the laws applied to you and your brother. So don't carry on.
Let's do a thing, Sheriff.
What thing?
Put an advertisement in the newspapers.
An advertisement for what?
For Russell Colvin. Put a description in and say life depends on him turning up.
You crazy? You killed him. You confessed you killed him.
Who knows of Russell Colvin? Whether killed, he stayed killed. He and his moonlight little people. Do it.
Now, don't order me, son.
Please.
Huh?
Please do it.
Well, all right, son.
I have a copy here of the Rutland Herald, a newspaper of the time which was circulated throughout this area of Vermont. I would like to read to you a classified ad which appeared in the issue of November 26, 1819. Printers of newspapers throughout the United States are desired to publish that Stephen Boorn of Manchester in Vermont is sentenced to be executed for the murder of Russell Colvin, who has been absent about 7 years. Any person who can give information of said Colvin may save the life of the innocent by making
immediate communication. Colvin is about 5 feet 5 inches, light complexion, light-colored hair, blue eyes, and about 40 years of age. Why, that sounds like our hand, Russell, except it doesn't say about a boy being with him. Well, I'll see if it is. Russell! Russell, now! What was you doing, Russell?
Talking to my boy, Lewis.
Your son, ain't he?
My son.
They're looking for a man named Russell in Manchester.
Oh?
It's going to be a hanging unless they find a man named Russell. Russell Colvin. You once said you was from Manchester.
I am.
They looking for you?
I'm Russell Colvin.
My duty to see you get back to Manchester, Russell.
Yes, it is.
And so, 2 days before the scheduled hanging, Russell Colvin again appeared in Manchester. And the Boorn boys were not hanged. They were set free. What about the bone? Well, it was never proven to be a human bone. And the knife and button, Russell's, how had they gotten there? Russell always smiled when he was asked that. And what did his wife say to all this?
You can come home if you want.
I don't want you no more.
I hear our son's with you.
Yes, ma'am, he is.
How did he find you 100 miles away?
Oh, the little people told him where I was. Them that lives on the path the moonlight makes. They told him.
According to the report I have right here.
In just a moment, Thomas Hyland will tell you about next week's crime classic. The Boorn Brothers, tonight's crime classic, was adapted from the original court reports and newspaper accounts by Morton Fine and David Friedkin. The music was composed and conducted by Bernard Herrmann, and the program is produced and directed by Elliott Lewis. Thomas Hyland is portrayed on radio by Lou Merrill. In tonight's story, Virginia Gregg was heard as Sally, Lamont Johnson as Russell, William Conrad as Stephen, and Jack Crucian as Jesse. Featured in the cast were Irene Tedrow, Joseph Kearns, and Herb Butterfield. Bob Lamont speaking. Here again is Thomas Hyland.
Next week, London, England, in the year 1722. We will concern ourselves with the strange behavior of an escape artist. He robbed women and escaped from their men. It's listed in my files as The Incredible History of John Shepherd. Thank you. Good night.
Stay with CBS Radio right now, and you're guaranteed a ringside seat for the Archie Moore Joey Maxim Championship fight in Miami. Yes, right after station identification, most of these same stations will bring you Joey Maxim's bid to KO Archie Moore and regain the world's light heavyweight crown. The exclusive radio broadcast in just a moment. Mr. Keene, Tracer of Lost Persons, is heard Friday nights on the CBS Radio Network.